Let's get right to it because we do have a big winter storm headed for Arkansas and it will produce some heavy snowfall. We were wilting on our Wednesday. Several locations reached 100 degrees. The hot spot, Fort Smith at 105, and we did reach 100 at Little Rock Airport. That makes the 5th time this year. And here's a look at what the roads will look like, most likely getting into the afternoon hours. This is a Doppler radar indicated tornado, but it could produce at any moment, and we're in a situation where it could be a strong tornado. This is a classic supercell signature moving right over West Little Rock. This is a life-threatening situation. You need to get to a lowest level of a sturdy structure. Into your hallway, into your closet, into your bathroom. Grab a mattress, grab pillows, put your shoes on, get there right now. This is nothing to mess around with. Lots of extra blankets tonight. We were 92 degrees Saturday. Unbelievable.
Well, a stormy end to the holiday weekend. Wow, we just heard a big thunder. It shocked me a little bit.
Temperatures on Tuesday will skyrocket into the low 100s, and this is not going to be the hottest day this week. I'll have more on this sizzling scenario coming up. So enjoy these warm temperatures today and tomorrow because they are about to be history. We can expect a punch to the gut when it comes to how cold these temperatures are going to be. You're going to step outside Thursday evening, and it's going to take your breath away. And I'm just going to take this one cell. If it holds together, it's going to continue to race its way off to the northeast. I have a story that goes with that, though.
Okay.
Years ago in an apartment, I felt something crawl across my face in the middle of the night. I woke up, I turned on the light, and guess what was on the wall next to me? A big old wolf spider. Tom, it's riding right along where the instability gradient is located. Temperatures before the front arrives, we'll be able to climb up into the mid, maybe upper 40s if you're lucky. And I got this pumpkin here because guess what?
What's that?
I think tomorrow night there's going to be frost on the pumpkin. So if you headed out to the pumpkin patch this weekend, saw the sunflowers, the zinnias, they're going to be...
Now let's get over to meteorologist Nathan Scott with a look at how weather may have had an impact on this crash.
Faith, I think the weather certainly had a significant impact. This is what the radar looked like around noon. Here's Little Rock Airport, solid area of heavy rain. But what you don't see on this image is the gusty winds. When we take a look at the observation from Little Rock Airport, Adams Field, you can clearly see the winds took a turn. Look at this, 105. Little Rock has not seen a number like that since 2016, and I really think the situation is going to be for these storms to begin to rotate across East Arkansas and Southeast Arkansas.
Well, I know the Razorback forecast is just behind you. You need
Dress
those.
code.
There we go.
Dress code, yes. If you were headed to the Razorback football game, you need the beanie. This evening, look at the pink showing up. This is showing us the potential of sleet or freezing rain. That means that the storms could start to rotate, and therefore you've got the tornado potential in place. Here's what I'm saying, around 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 inch generally across a large part of central Arkansas. That's why this is very serious cold, because our bodies have not adapted to this type of cold just yet. So it's going to be a shock to the system. And that system out in California will bring us the potential of severe weather for our Wednesday, also into Thursday. Along with that, we have to be concerned about the potential of flash flooding issues. Good afternoon, I'm meteorologist Nathan Scott. Here's the latest with that flash flood potential. You can see it's a medium risk in the red. It includes Little Rock Metro and off to the northeast. So that means with the potential of a few inches of rain, that rain falls, it has nowhere to go because the ground is pretty saturated. So you got to watch out for those low-lying areas, poor drainage areas, smaller creeks and streams will all be susceptible to flash flooding issues as early as probably Wednesday evening in some parts of the area. Here's a rainfall potential from 2 different weather models. This is from now all the way through Friday morning, and you can clearly see there could be a solid 2 to maybe as much as 4 inches of rain from this next event, which comes in 2 rounds. The first round arrives tomorrow. We'll start off our Wednesday with lots of clouds, small chance there could be a shower, but then look out for later Wednesday afternoon around 3-4 o'clock. We'll be watching storms start to flare up in parts of the area as a frontal boundary starts to make its way in here from the north, and some of these storms could pack a punch. There could be some individual supercells that may produce some large hail, then come together into a line. That line races its way off to the east, and it'll be out of our hair probably around 8 or 9 o'clock. It should be exiting out of Arkansas. Then we'll be waiting on for the next round of strong to severe thunderstorms on Thursday. So here's the breakdown just for Wednesday now. I want to stay weather aware between 3 o'clock all the way until 9 o'clock in the evening. A couple of storms, I think, could produce damaging wind gusts, a large hail, and that hail could be golf ball size or even larger than that. That's why this dashed area has been highlighted from Monticello, Pine Bluff, and Little Rock. The tornado threat, it's low, but certainly cannot be ruled out. My main concern is what happens with that front as we go into Thursday, because it's going to start to back up as a warm front, and how far will this front climb to the north? Because along the front and to the south of the front, that's where the atmosphere will be very unstable, warm and humid air, and also along with that, we've got a lot of wind energy with this system. Therefore, the storms will rotate and our tornado risk really starts to ramp up by Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening, and also lingering even into Thursday night. So here's the latest from the Storm Prediction Center with that system now. We already have a 3 out of 5 risk from Russellville, Searcy, Little Rock down to the south. Once again, it all depends on where that warm front sets up. I certainly am concerned about South Arkansas because that's going to be the highest risk with this event on Thursday. But I would not be surprised if we go to a 4 out of 5 for parts of the area, maybe for South Arkansas and Southeast Arkansas by the next update coming in later tonight. Let's take your time here because it all depends what happens on Thursday. If we have showers and storms in the morning, that will zap a lot of the storm fuel. But if we have a lot of dry time throughout the day on Thursday and then those storms fire up Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening, look out because it could certainly be an ugly evening. Then things finally start to wind down and we'll see that rain move out of here by early Friday morning, probably before sunrise. Temperatures behind the front will be much cooler. Today, how about 79? Some locations will hit 80 degrees. Tonight, 54, increasing clouds, patchy fog developing, and your THV11 extended forecast. Make sure you stay weather aware on Wednesday, but especially Thursday, and we'll certainly keep you updated here on THV11 with the latest on that severe weather potential.